Well, hello and welcome back. Well, I wanted to show you some tables I'm going to be making for the processing area. Going to reuse some tote cages. So what I've done with these here, these are just the aluminum base on these here, and I've cut the sides open so I can have storage. I'll put storage, set the packaging boxes down there and a shelf in here for other items. I'd looked at some stainless steel tables and they're just a little too pricey at this point, so I just make my own, use what I've got. What I've got for the tabletop surface, this is an interior exterior made to look like stucco panel. So it'll be easy to clean and sanitize, and I'll just glue that down. I got some particle board. It's just 1/2-inch particle board, so a little cheaper for that versus like a 3/4 plywood. And what I'm going to do is take these 2x4s and I'll glue these and screw them down to the bottom of it to stabilize the tabletop, so it doesn't warp or anything. So this will be actually the bottom, so I'm going to glue those on, and then that'll be flipped over and sat on there. So the idea is this will be the first table. I'll bring the greens up for, well, if it's microgreens, we'll be bringing up here to cut, and then those will go into the washer if I'm going to wash them. Some of them I don't need to wash, and then I go from there. And if I do wash them, it'll be right there. There'll be a spin dryer that doesn't exist yet, and then onto the drying racks. Got those all hooked up, and then those will come over to the processing packaging. So the dried and ready greens will be weighed and packaged up, and then those will either go out the door into the truck to the market, or through that door into the walk-in freezer that only exists in my mind at this point. So that's where I'm at, and you see outside here is a blizzard, colder and crap, and snow coming down. You see the snow up on the plastic. So, and see, the last video I did on the soil sifter works great. I'm really pleased with how it sifts in and drops down in there. And then I got this last soil I got didn't have any perlite in it, so I bought a bag of perlite, and I'm kind of experimenting with how much mixture to put in there. Let's see. So that there was a full bag of sifted potting mix, and then 3 scoops of a gallon jug of the perlite. So that might be a little light yet. I started a couple trays of some microgreens to kind of see how it works, so might need to put a little bit more in there, but that should help with the aeration in the microgreens so they don't get too soggy or anything like that. So alright, well, I'll get started on the tables here. Alright, got those glued and screwed. I had to break out the little propane heater to warm it up a little bit so everything sets up right. So this will be the strengthening base in the bottom. So I'll flip that over, and then I'll run some across the sides snug against the cage, so that'll hold it in place. So we'll do that. Okay, well, I've got the tables pretty much all done. Got the tops on here. End up using a vinyl top here that's exterior stucco. It's supposed to look like stucco, but it's got UV protection, and that was the main thing I was needing. But I'll be able to wash that keep that clean good easily. Got shelves in the bottom down here. Just use some of the old cross stringers. These here makes good shelves. This one I put lights above it because it's got the worst lighting on it, but I might put some on the other one. We'll just see. Yeah, I have to run a switch over to that light there. This is a Microgreens cutting stand. I just made that. I haven't tried it yet, so tray will just set up on there and be able to take my knife and just cut it and let them fall right down in here. So I think that'll work good. And so I'll put a tray on there and try that here as soon as I get some ready. But I think that's about it for those for now. On to other projects. Alright, well, I appreciate you watching. If you have any comments, please subscribe and let me know. Thanks a lot. Bye.